How Yogananda said to remove fear. Instantly. Whatever your fear may be, turn your mind away from it and hand the case over to God. Have faith in Him. Much of our suffering comes merely from worry. Why suffer now if the illness has not even arrived? Since most of our illnesses are caused by fear, if you let go of it, you will be immediately free. The healing is instant. Every night before going to sleep, affirm, "The Heavenly Father is with me, I am protected." Mentally feel yourself surrounded by the Spirit and by His cosmic energy. Chant Om 3 times, or the word God. This will protect you. You will feel His wonderful protection. Do not be afraid. Whenever you feel fear, place your hand over your heart, directly on the skin, and rub from left to right, saying, "Father, I am free. Erase this fear from the radio of my heart." Just as you clear the static from a regular radio, if you continuously rub the heart from left to right and keep concentrating on the idea that you want to eliminate fear, it will disappear and you will experience the joy of God. There are teachings that don't just inform the mind, they disarm fear. Yogananda's words about fear are exactly that. They arrive not as theories, but as a warm hand on your shoulder in a dark moment, reminding you of a truth you forgot. You knew. He said, whatever your fear may be, turn your mind away from it and hand the case over to God. It sounds simple, but in that one line lives a lifetime of practice. You see, fear feeds on attention. The more you stare at it, the more it grows, shadow by shadow. Yogananda knew this. That's why he taught not to wrestle with fear, but to redirect your awareness toward faith, toward light, toward the one who sees further than you ever could. Much of our suffering, he said, doesn't come from the actual event, but from the anticipation of it. Worry is a thief. It steals peace from the present in exchange for something that might never happen. Why suffer now, he asked, when the illness hasn't even arrived? And the wisdom is clear. If fear creates tension, and tension weakens the body and mind, then fear becomes the very thing we must release to protect our well-being. Yogananda believed that many illnesses are rooted not just in the body, but in the mind, and more specifically, in fear. And here's where his teaching becomes revolutionary. If you abandon fear, you are immediately free. The healing is instant, because the moment you step out of fear, you return to your center. And from that center, peace, clarity, and even physical healing can begin. But he didn't stop at philosophy. He gave us tools, real tactile practices to bridge the spiritual into the physical. Each night before sleep, he urged, affirm, Heavenly Father is with me. I am protected. Say it, not with the lips only, but with the heart. Feel the presence of Spirit surrounding you like a blanket of light. Imagine being wrapped in cosmic energy, not as an idea, but as a sensation. He also taught the power of sacred sound. Chant Om 3 times, or simply repeat the word God. These aren't just words. They are frequencies. They cleanse, they harmonize, they recalibrate the nervous system, and most importantly, they bring you back into resonance with divine safety. But perhaps the most tender instruction he offered was this. Whenever you feel fear, place your hand over your heart, right on the skin. Rub gently from left to right and say, Father, I am free. Erase this fear from the radio of my heart. It's a stunning metaphor. The heart as a radio, the fear as static. And just like tuning a dial, you can shift the frequency. You can change the signal. He explained that if you keep rubbing the heart gently and keep focusing your mind on the desire to eliminate fear, it will fade. Not through force, but through presence, prayer, and persistent devotion. And then something beautiful happens. When the fear dissolves, it creates space. And in that space, the joy of God flows in. Not the joy of entertainment, not the joy of escape, but the deep, unshakable joy that comes from knowing I am not alone, I am protected, I am connected to something greater. Yogananda didn't teach us to run from fear. He taught us to transform it through the still power of divine remembrance. And in the end, isn't that the only true protection? To know beyond all doubt that nothing outside of you is greater than the light within you, especially when that light is turned fully toward God. How do these words from our beloved Master Yogananda resonate in your heart? Share your deepest feelings and remember you are not alone.